Everybody, it's Mr. Frost coming to you again on this Friday. Again, what an unusual Friday. Normally, we would be in class and ending on a positive note from our week, but I want to not do a lesson today, but rather offer you a challenge. Challenge by choice is what we called it at WSU. So I am offering a challenge for you to journal. To start journaling. And some of you are probably going to say, I already journal. And that's wonderful. So you're ahead of the game. But if you don't, I think journaling can be a really powerful tool right now. And there's a couple reasons. The first reason is more of a historical reason. Right now, we are living in a time that will certainly be talked about for decades to come. We'll see some social psych case studies about this from our social psych students. We'll see this in history books. We'll see this mentioned in politics, the way our government responded. This is a really monumental time, and you're living it. And the more you write down, the more that can be passed on, and at some point in the future, you might be used as a primary source, which I think is kind of cool. Another reason is there's three things that journaling can help you do. One is it can help you manage your anxiety. Two, it can help you reduce stress. And three, it can help you cope with depression. So the process of writing things down, putting it to paper, it takes something that is more abstract, right? Sometimes our thoughts can be abstract and our brain chatter goes in and out. This takes that abstract thought and it makes it a real thing. Okay, you've put it down on paper. It now lives and exists outside of your head, and that materializes it. And now you can work with it. You can sort through the thoughts. You can kind of find patterns. As you're journaling, you can kind of see some areas. And there's three recommendations I have for you. The first one is to write daily. You should write every single day, and that helps you stay consistent, and that keeps some sort of habit, right? It builds a habit where you just come to know that I'm going to journal every single day. The second thing is don't be so concerned about flow and structure. When I journal, I find when I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is all over the place. At this point, I was talking about this thing, and every other word is a different thing. That's fine. That is great, right? Because for you, the goal is to be processing fully. Okay. So if you're worried about structure and flow and function, then you're not going to be giving your true thoughts because you're going to be worried about trying to organize it and try to make it presentable when really it doesn't have to be presentable. No one needs to read your journal. This can just be something personal for you, something that's powerful for you, and something that can give meaning to the thoughts that are going on in your head. And it's better for you to just kind of write freely. Sometimes when I'm writing, I'll be writing about a past experience that maybe I've never talked about before. And then writing about that past experience, I'll start to think about something else and I'll say, oh, wait, that might, this thing happened too. And without knowing it, I've built a connection, like a timeline of my life from how this event here in 2000 has influenced this event in 2017. But I didn't think about that before. And if I had been worried about structure, I would try to say, well, 2000, then 2001, and then you don't need to do that. Just let it all out, be free flowing, and just go at it. My last piece of advice is don't hold back, okay? Do not hold anything back. Don't feel like, oh, that's tough to talk about, or, oh, I don't want this to ever be found out. This is not a time for you to filter and to worry and be concerned about that type of thing. This is a time to literally let every single thing that comes to your mind out. And it's amazing that you can feel a genuine, real release. When you were writing on that paper, you can actually feel a release from your mind to paper. Okay. Now, for some of you who don't like writing, you can also keep an audio journal. So if you want to if you, as you're thinking, if you want to hit record on your phone or your computer, whatever, just hit record and just start talking. Just free flow, just go, let it go. And it has the similar effect because it's, again, taking what's in your mind and going, circling around your mind, and it is actually making it a reality. And it's that transfer of that thought, that transfer of those thoughts that really has a positive impact on you. So give that a try. I really think that's a good use of your time, and it can help you not only serve some purpose to the future, but in addition, it can have some really good mental health benefits. And it's something to take up time too. So please reach out. Let me know what you thought about the videos this week. You can either do it on Google Classroom or down below. If there's anything that you'd like me to change or add, I'm very open to feedback. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It's been great engaging with you all this week. I really appreciate those of you who have taken the time to engage. And for those of you who haven't, that's okay. I want you to do this on your time. So if next week you want to watch all the videos and you haven't watched any, that's okay. If you're going to wait until 2 weeks, that's fine too. This is your time to really focus on yourself. And I want you to deal with the stress and the grief and the chaos and the uncertainty of the time right now. So you know where I'm at. And if you need me, send me an email, shoot me a message. I look forward to next week.